Hey everybody, Shane here, daily-astrocat.com, and today is Saturday, or like we like to call it, Caturday, and the moon's in Taurus all day long. Now, I got a question for you. Did you feel it, or did you miss me? Two different things, right? Look, the Taurus moon energy is calling to us, and basically that's telling us we need to enjoy what it is we're doing. We need to take some time to just love what it is we need to do. I find that these Taurus moons are good just to, love working in. You indulge in something sweet. You prepare an elaborate meal when the moon is in Taurus. That's what I tend to do, at least. Tonight it was Indian food, and it was quite good. I actually found a recipe on my phone and just happened to make it happen with eggplant, tomato, and a bunch of spices. And it was delicious, and some jasmine rice as well. So we're back on track, right? So there's a chillness to the vibe that's making us a bit more easygoing. Like I managed to not get the episode out, and it didn't really bother me that much. Normally that would drive me crazy. I was more focused on getting through my day and just doing it in the most enjoyable way possible. So even with the underlying Aries energy, go figure. Today is one of our best days to tackle tech problems. Mercury is sextile to Pluto. Explore a problem. Use advanced searches and get to the bottom of what it is that we need to straighten out. That'll work. Create beautifully today. That's another thing it's very good for, right? The moon is approaching Venus and is sextile Jupiter. Good things are waiting for us. And today's keyword is pleasure. Now, the color is green stems. Okay, so our actions, they're still on high output, but we're focusing on squeezing a bit more pleasure out of the things we're facing. Big projects are easier to tackle if we allow for tech to be our friend and help with some heavy lifting. Ideas that arise and possible solutions, look, they have to be heeded. Why? Because these are the seedlings that yesterday's new moon is sending our way. They don't have to be perfect or right. They just need to be acted upon and tested for long-term viability. So, the moon is giving off kind of like a watery, earthy vibe today on Saturday. Well, that's because she's in Taurus, right? And she's interacting with Jupiter, sextile with Jupiter. So, and she's approaching Venus and for a conjunction with Venus. The sun is also getting there too, right? That's right. So we doubled down. So let's double down on what gives us pleasure in Taurus. That is everything that appeals to our sense of beauty, comfort, and indulgence. The moon makes aspects with Jupiter, like I said, and is closing in on Venus in her own sign. It just brings a smile to my face thinking about the chill and steady creativity that we can engage in today. It's pretty cool. Make it fun and take as much pleasure from it as possible. In other words, love what you're doing. That's a very important thing, just like I love what I'm doing right here. Yes, so the moon approaches Venus. What can we do to join Venus at her bountiful table in Taurus? The answer may surprise you. We sleep on this tonight. And think about this. Aries season will end faster than you realize. That is a big thing. Now let's talk about this little hiatus, if you will, of one day of the long deep dive. It actually got done on time. It got done this morning because I didn't do it last night because I just had some food and didn't agree with my stomach just a little bit, and it just did not make for what I would think to be a good night for actually being able to separate and do the things that I need to do. Also, I just ate late and did not get a chance to get the separation that I need to get from the day in order to be able to effectively write about the astrology for the coming day. Now, could I do these ahead of time? Yes, I have. I've done them as much as a month ahead of time. I just have not been in that position. I was there towards my birthday, if you remember, back on the 27th of March, and that just gave me enough time to just kind of slough off for a couple of days for my birthday, and then I never got back to writing a couple of days in advance. And actually, I did not like posting the podcasts ahead of time because the date stamps are wrong on them, and I don't know if there's a way to correct that or not, because what it does when it releases with the date that I release it on and not the date that I give it. So, if I wanted to release something for, say, like April 21st, and I released it today, it would show today's date. It would show the 17th or the 18th, since we're talking about Saturday. So it would show the 18th rather than the 21st. And to me, that just is a little confusing. Even though I can put it in the title, it's still that date released is a big part of what a podcast, how they organize them or something like that. It's just a sticking point in my mind that when I saw it, I was just like, I don't really like that. But there is some really great energy for us to really enjoy what it is we're doing and to really just look for opportunities, because we're in that seed point right now, right? We had that new moon in Aries. We're transitioning to Taurus very quickly, but that's going to allow us to slow down and be able to look at the things that are coming up, the ideas we're having, creative ideas especially, and to see them in a new light, and then just be able to pick which ones we want to start growing, because now it's time to start branching out. It's time to start reaching out. It's time to start, heading in the different directions that we're going to be heading in. If you're working on a side hustle, that's going to be your new thing that you're going to be heading towards. If you have an existing side hustle, then maybe there's a new twist to it that you're going to be applying, or even with your 3D job, whatever you're doing for yourself to make money, to make more money. You could feel some of the abundance come in over the last couple of days, and there's still more that's out there. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, when does it come true? When do you feel it? When does this happen? Well, it happened a little bit just now, but you can also work on the other things that are going to be returning it even bigger to you, okay? It depends on how long your plan is, but honestly, have a plan. Set a vision. Set a board up. Still not too late. We're still within that beams of that new moon. We have it all working for us. If that's what you're working on, then by all means, set up a new vision board. Set up a new plan. Chart your course for the year. Say where you want to be. By speaking it, by voicing your intentions, you are manifesting. And that is a very important thing that we need to take into account. We can alter the energy around us by tapping into what that energy is and then having it go our way. Now, appreciate and love every single one of you. I really do, and I thank you for tuning in. In 1775, Paul Revere and William Dawes did their midnight ride. That's right, and Samuel Prescott. Charlestown to Lexington. That's right, the British are coming, or the regulars are coming out. I don't know. The British are coming is much more poetic. So, we got that for you. And then our birth is Leopold Stokowski. He is the conductor in Fantasia. He was born in 1882, which is amazing when my grandson was watching it the other day, because he was just like, Leopold Stokowski was born in 1882. Holy cow, all right? So, and he died in 1977. He did Fantasia. He's also with the Philadelphia Orchestra and the American Symphony Orchestra from 1962 to 1972. That's 10 years there, and almost 30 years in Philadelphia. So that's quite a long time. He's an organist and an arranger. He's born in London, England. And that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate and love every single one of you. Love doing this every day. Leave me a comment. Do the nice things, right? Save the episodes for later. Share them. Share. I love that too. And that's all I have for you. So today, very agreeable, very pleasant. It's a 7. Happy astrocatting.